It's all about fishing. It's all about hunting. It's all about the great outdoors. And it's all about outdoors with Captain Roy and Cheryl.
Good morning, and we'd like to welcome you to the beautiful Bear Creek Lodge. I'm Cheryl Little.
Hey, I'm Captain Roy, and I'd like to welcome you aboard. And we're going to do a little bit of hunting this morning. And if our director gives us one more restart, she'd be replaced. I don't know how we do it.
We need to get her one of those little movie maker boards.
Not something she can hit us with.
That's true.
Folks, I want to remind you about the big buck contest down at C&G Sporting Goods. Now, it's still going. Actually, we're in the time now when most big deer are killed. But you've got to go down there and register before you can enter that big buck contest. And they got some wonderful prizes down there. They've got a $200 gift certificate for first place. They're going to give away a free mount, $100 for second place, and so forth on down the line. All you have to do is go down there and pre-register, and when you kill the deer, just get the horn. All you have to do is bring the horn down to C&G Sporting Goods and let them score the horns. And that's simple enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
And while you're in there,
Are you registered?
No, I felt like, Cheryl, that it'd be unfair. I killed so many big bucks. I haven't killed one in 2 years now. I haven't seen one big enough to shoot. But no, I haven't pre-registered. But if I was eligible, I sure would for that. And remind you that, let me get my dates down here because I sure don't want to misquote somebody. I tell you what, you better do get you some, if you don't have some hunting regulations, go by and pick you up some of them. But remind you that last Wednesday, the management area is closed to regular gun season. And now you can still hunt on private land through the 19th of February. And then on private land, the primitive weapon season comes back in on the 20th of February and runs to the 26th. We got another month of hunting yet. So get down there and register at C&G Sporting Goods for that big buck contest. And sure, I'm going to just mention how much I enjoyed going down to the Bay County Historical Society.
Yes.
And
that was a lot of fun.
They invited me down there to get some information, and I think I
good
wound
laughs.
up being more educated than they did. Hey, that's a wonderful group, and they do studies on the history of Bay County and the surrounding areas, and I think they meet once a month.
Yeah.
But if you want more information about the Bay County Historical Society, if you give me a call, I know who to put you in touch with. And my wife donated a map of the town of Seminole Hills, and it will be hanging there in the library, I guess, till the Lord comes back. But anyway, her dad drew that map and got all of the houses in place, all the roads and the school, everything is on a map. And I counted them, and there's over 100 dwelling houses there in that little town. And he put everybody's name on the house that they lived in. How he could remember. He was 85 or 90 years old, I guess, when he drew that map. It's the only one in existence. And you can see it down there. Hey, I enjoyed it.
That was fun.
They were nice people. And again, if you're interested in attending a meeting, or if you've got something you think you'd like to add to the history of Bay County, go down and talk to those people. They always serve a good refreshment.
Yeah, it was so much fun. We closed the library down that night.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever closed the library down. It was fun. We had a real good time.
It sure was. And sure, I got to change hat now.
Got to put your D.O.A. hat on.
I got to get my new. That's a brand spanking new.
D.O.A. has come out with a new hat.
How about that?
Isn't that good looking? And I went and did some fishing.
The hat.
The hat. Oh, good looking. And I went and did some fishing with Jerry McBride, and we had some good fishing that day. My trout was bigger than Jerry's trout, just for the record. And
Jerry's not here today.
that's right, not to defend himself. But we sure had a good time. I always have fun fishing with Jerry, and I hope you enjoy the video. Go fishing.
Hi, this is Nate with Mexico Beach Marina, formerly Marquardt Marina here in beautiful Mexico Beach. Remember, we're a key dealer for Yamaha outboards as well as a 5-star certified service department, and are proud now to be a new dealer for Edgewater powerboats. Our marina store still offers all your latest tackle, live bait, bulk ice, ethanol-free fuel, and slip rentals. And our beach store has everything you need for your day at the beach with Guy Harvey, Salt Life, Sperry, Topsider, Hook and Tackle, Bimini Bay, and much more. So come on down and see us at Mexico Beach.
I tell you what I like about Coram. I like the food, I like the price, I like the quality, I like the quantity of it. But what I like most about Coram Steak and Eggs is I like that friendly atmosphere that I always find when I dine out there. It's owned and operated by Linda and Willie Coram. They are the original, and they're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and their breakfast out of this world. And my favorite is the world famous Coram Heavenly Hash. Coram Steak and Eggs, 804 South Tyndall Parkway.
Panama City living is simply better without glasses. The Eye Center of North Florida offers the most advanced surgeries, including lifestyle lens implants for cataract patients and custom view blade-free LASIK. Both procedures leave you with clear vision, and in most cases, glasses-free. The Eye Center of North Florida.
9 doctors, 1 vision, yours.
When you think of a successful hunting season, 2 things come to mind: Browning and C&G Sporting Goods. Browning is the best there is, and C&G Sporting Goods is your factory direct, full-line Browning dealer. C&G stocks Browning guns, camo, knives, scopes, gun safes, bows, and much more, including hunting and fishing license. Look over the new Browning BAR camo short frame and X-Bolt rifles. Why pay good money for anything less than a Browning? Browning and C&G, the best there is. Home of the experts.
I was getting worried. All these wonderful guides, and then you go fishing with me, and there for a while there wasn't too much action.
You know, even if you don't catch much, Cheryl, it's, what are you going to complain about out here?
Oh, it's awesome. Look at there.
Nice pink fins.
Beautiful.
Pink fin up
Well,
there
she's a
in front.
nicer one, I think.
It may be slightly bigger than that last one. Not much, about the same. Tail's a little more orange. She might be a little bigger. We catch so few redfish, they all look good. Yeah, about the same.
Nice. Nice, Fred. Sure that wasn't the same one?
Missing a spot if it is. Did you take an eraser to it?
No.
The other one had 2 spots on one side.
Beautiful red. Excellent.
About the same size fish though, isn't it? This one's a little more brown, a little more orange, a little less pink, I think.
Arkansas Glow.
Yeah, if you're fishing for redfish, I mean, I mess with other colors, but if I got to catch a redfish, and Mark will probably tell you the same thing, Arkansas Glow.
Yes. I know, next to the 411, it is my favorite.
411. I'm gonna catch another one.
Yay.
Still haven't gotten a look at her. Looks like a trout, huh? What do we got here? Nice trout.
Nice trout. Wow.
Looks like your trout. Well, not, I don't think it's quite as big as yours. Nope. Not as big as yours.
Oh, look at there. Like about, I don't know, that one might be bigger. Oh, that's a nice
Not
trout.
as fat as yours, though. Maybe longer. Cheryl, you should be guiding for a living.
Yeah.
Put me on. This is the biggest trout you've put me on out here, I think.
It's about time.
I mean, it's not a. But you got me on some reds this morning. We've seen 2 nice trout.
Nice chofer.
Absolutely. That 10-foot was a keeper.
Beautiful. Oh, she's beautiful. Swallowed it, didn't she?
Nah, not bad. 382 shrimp, my favorite, big trout lure. Decent little fish though. Not hooked very well. Oh, skinny. Bigger head.
Nice one. Yeah, I tell you, you've got a lot of nice trout today. Keeper, a lot of keeper trout.
Yeah, like keeper trout that we didn't keep. Shooting underwater again. Make up your mind.
Another nice trout. He swallowed.
Not bad. Just don't want to stick my fingers in there. You would like to stick your fingers in there?
Uh-uh.
Sure. Oh, it's the biggest trout I've ever seen, Cheryl. Thank you for putting me on this fish. This takes care of my entire bucket list.
I remember those days. Don't let the price of gas keep you off the water. Sunjammer Water Sports, located 1 block north of Back Beach Road on Highway 79.
What's more important in a side-by-side RTV? Is it speed and agility, or is it versatility and dependability? When getting out of the woods is more important than getting into the woods, there is only one name to remember: Kubota. With true commercial-grade construction in the chassis and drivetrain, Kubota gives you the dependability, power, and torque you need to get the job done. Kubota builds work tools, not play toys.
D.O.A. Lures, the unfair advantage. Mark Nichols molded the world's first plastic shrimp at his kitchen table in 1989. Today, D.O.A. Lures offers 4 sizes of shrimp in 54 colors, along with a complete line of lures for both inshore and offshore use, as well as freshwater.
And what I like the most about D.O.A. Lures, they are American made.
D.O.A. Lures available at your local tackle retailer or go online at doalures.com.
Hey, Cheryl, I agree with you. This particular time, I believe that you beat old Jerry on the size of your trout.
My trout was bigger. Now, he caught a lot more fish than me. I think that was about the only fish I caught that day. He caught more keeper trout. It was just one after another. He's such a good fisherman. I love fishing with Jerry. Appreciate him coming down. And also, speaking of fishing, look at this wonderful redfish that Georgia, our stand stuff buddies, caught the other day. She caught that on the flats. So the redfish are still on the flats. You know, with this cool weather, they are a little bit more lethargic, and you do have to fish a little slower for them, but they still are on the flat. She caught 2 nice big redfish like that the other day.
Cheryl, I want to comment on the redfish. Now, that's about all you target is redfish. You go fish, you fish redfish. And I do some, it depends on the tide. And I don't know whether you agree with me or not, but we don't have as many we're not overstocked with redfish.
I don't think so.
When you go out, the last trip I made, we'll show some of that trip probably next show. And Cheryl, like the people that were in it, we targeted redfish, and we fished about 3 hours, and I mean fishing just like we ought to have been fishing. And I finally got one big redfish. I want to let him break off. That's not good redfishing, folks. And, you know, I think it was foolish to up the bag limit to 2 people, and I wish that I hope maybe we get them to reconsider that. They're game fish. Hey, we got a few redfish, catch them up, and we'll be back like we were back in the 80s when the black and red fish got popular and everybody caught all the redfish up and sold them. So, you know, redfish, go back to 1.
That's right, I agree. I'm a fish hugger, so I like to catch and release.
Catch and release.
It's a nice thing to do. Unless you're going to eat it fresh. I don't think they're that great frozen. Just if you do want to keep one, I would just keep one. But anyway, and speaking of fishing, I went fishing again with Jerry McBride, and this time we went over to West Bay. And I have to say that he beat me on the redfish. His redfish was a whole lot bigger than my redfish. Not that I didn't catch a lot more redfish than Jerry, but I have a good time. We tease with each other back and forth. It's fun to fish with Jerry, but he did get a nice big redfish that he caught right up in the sawgrass. Matter of fact, he had to chase it down in the sawgrass. So it was some good fishing, so we'll go do a little bit more fishing with Jerry McBride.
Let's take a look at it.
No one can seem to get Georgia to reveal her secret to catching those big redfish. So we placed a series of hidden cameras on Stan and Georgia's boat to try to find out her secret.
Stan, this looks like a good spot right here.
So you think this is a spot?
I know it is.
Okay, well, I'll get the trolling motor ready and we'll get started.
There he is, Stan.
You never cease to amaze me, baby.
Stan stuff. It's good on everything.
Check all the stuff in your pantry. If you don't see any Stan stuff, it ain't complete.
Mike's Diner, where real fishermen catch their dinner. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on that side. Can you count? I mean,
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That would be like 18 then, wouldn't it?
Yep. Wow, nice one.
Size does matter.
Oh, I'm glad you redeemed yourself before the day was over.
That would have been a long drive home, knowing I've let Cheryl little.
That's nice. You had to hunt him down in the reeds.
Well, he was laying in the grass when he ate, so I guess it's only fair.
Maybe I'll come back and catch her tomorrow.
Why don't I just tie a bobber to her? Here you go, sweetie. Yeah, go see Cheryl. She's good.
Oh, great day.
That fishing's hard work.
It is tough. Well, thanks, Jerry. I'm glad you came down here. We appreciate it.
That was 4 awesome days, Cheryl.
That was.
Successful every day, and it's, you know, I know it's successful when you catch 7 redfish. But who's counting?
I know it. A lot of West Bay fishing.
You can't pay too much for a lure that catches those guys.
Wow, let me get my telephoto lens.
That's not nice. That's a pretty little trout.
Whether it's removing dangerous trees or planting new ones, Gulf Coast Tree Specialists can help you with all your tree care needs. Sometimes your tree problems are too big for you to handle. Even if it seems impossible to remove your tree, our licensed, bonded, and insured professionals can always find a way for a fair and reasonable price. We can also remove large and unusual items from your property. And our certified arborists can analyze root problems and evaluate structural issues. At Gulf Coast Tree Specialists, we would like to thank you for your continued support and service over the past 20 years and look forward to serving you in the future.
Panama City Gastroenterology specializes in colon cancer screening, gastroesophageal reflux disease, all aspects liver disease, and we do conduct clinical trials. We provide care in timely fashion using our extensive experience and are mindful of healthcare costs.
Folks, if you're 50 years old and haven't had a colonoscopy in the last 5 years, you need to give Doc a call.
For the latest medical news, join us today on Facebook. Panama City Gastroenterology.
Hi folks, I'm BJ with BJ's Marine. This has been a family-owned and operated business for over 20 years. We pride ourselves in the sales and service of Nissan and Tohatsu outboards. At BJ's, we have factory-trained and authorized technicians for Nissan and Tohatsu. We also repair most any make or model outboard. Call or come by BJ's Marine Service at 1317 Transmitter Road. And folks, we really do appreciate your business.
Cheryl, that looked like payback time.
It was payback.
I don't know. I believe I'd have rocked my board or something and slowed it down a little bit. Cheryl, we've got a big sweepstakes. It's still going on, and we'll be drawing at the end of the month for a canoe trip down Ichabana Creek,
right.
And you can use that anytime that you like to use it. But springtime is right around the corner, and so we'll be giving away a canoe trip for 2 people, and I'll be giving away another fishing trip for 2 people, and absolutely free, guaranteed to have a good time. How about that?
Yep.
No, we'll catch some fish. No, we'll go again, and we are going to give away something new this month. we are going to give away we're going to make a DV ourselves of knot tie. And every time I get on the boat, people say, well, you show that knot you showed on television. What we're going to do, we're going to put it on DVD and let folks win it out of our sweepstakes. Okay. And we are going to also have, we've got some little BB bug flies that my brother and I fish with. Boy, I can't wait to get back down the river and do some fly fishing. And
got a fishing trip with 2 people with guide Jody Wells at Lake Seminole to give away. We got some more hats, some stand stuff, some decals, some more D.O.A. bait. So we've got a lot of stuff. Make sure you get your entry in. And to get your entry in, you want to go to email at outdoors@captainroy.com. And make sure you include your telephone number. And also don't forget to keep an eye out for the website. Check the website. You keep a fishing report updated on that. And to get to the website is captainroy.com.
CaptainRoy.com. You go there, somebody's finding it, Cheryl, and comment you and Brad on that fine show y'all did while I was off with my wife on a honeymoon. We had, the last time I looked, was getting up close to 200 people have already viewed that on our YouTube, so you can
That was because Brad did the trout dance, I think, on the board. I think that's why I got that many reviews. So
to go to our YouTube, just type in CaptainRoy.com, go to our webpage, you can click right on to the YouTube. Yep. I'm supposed to have that girl in Jamaica watching the show too this week. So today we are going to give away a package of rigged D.O.A. baits.
And the shrimp, the paddle tails, the shad tails. Got a little bit of everything in it. I think some jig heads. So, and we'll also have a decal in there for you too. And if you want to win some D.O.A. bait, call 625-3273. And the first caller is going to win the D.O.A. bait.
You better call.
That's right.
And you know, I gave away the free fishing trip last week, and a man in Alabama watched he won it. So I said, well, I better call him, make sure he knows he won the trip. I called, he said, I'm watching the show. How he watched it in Alabama, I do not know. But Roy Marson, congratulations on the show. And we've got to get out of here, Cheryl. Y'all remember to tune in next Saturday at the same time, or watch it on YouTube, and remember to always
try to be as good to him as he is to you.
Good day. Okay, folks, it's time to wrap it up and go to the barn.